Welcome to the DK His, as you know what we talking about. Welcome to the DK His, that's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be chefing it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. What's up, party gang family? How you doing? The jumping up on the couch scene did it for me, baby. Like, I loved it. Like, if I had been Oprah, bro, and I seen somebody coming on my show, jumping on my perfectly good couch, I literally don't even know how I would react. I probably have a test for him in the back to make sure he was okay. Sorry, she played that album better than me, bro. I'm gonna have to go look back at that clip because she was really cool, baby. Like, she was expecting it. Because to me, it was totally unexpected. And if you don't know, he's part of one of the top elites in the Scientology crew. And opposed to the rumor talk about somebody in the music industry that could have had an influence over Jamie's situation, now there's been talk that his girlfriend being involved with his ex, which is Jamie's longtime girlfriend, allegedly undercover. She said that he helped her escape Scientology is a conspiracy, and that's why they want to get him, because she was dating, and they saying vetted 2 dates. The guy that you just saw jumping on the couch. And the fact that she decided to leave, like, they're still trying to get her. And so that's just far-fetched from the whole entertainment situation that was going on. So which one is it? People want to know. But to be honest, it would make more sense for the latter situation to be. I guess the one I'm talking about. It would make sense a little bit, because so many people don't really know what goes on inside Scientology, and allegedly it's connected to a lot of celebrities and it's backed by a lot of celebrities whom I should not really name right now. But if you don't know, and Jamie allegedly was dating her, and that's one reason why I kind of fell off from Jamie, even though you can date who you want to date. I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know why it rubbed me the wrong way. It just did. And then his other daughter is like, so I really didn't care. And since then I haven't been invested in that, which I'm happy for him, because she's a beautiful woman or whatever. And I felt like some backlash would come from that, because apparently people say that's a group you don't want to fudge with. To be honest, I almost became one. To be honest, I was actually up in the program of Scientology, just to be clear. And I almost thought about going back. Like, I still might go back, but I'm not really going back right now because they kind of made me mad. And Jamie, just to be clear, you was one of the ugliest women ever that was on television. Let me just say that. Like, I love the character, I love this, but I used to want to punch her in her face because she was so ugly. Just to be clear, you did your motherfucking job, because baby, I couldn't turn away, but I couldn't barely watch it at the same time. That, you can't tell me Wanda wasn't she topped all the dudes. Like, she was, I mean, even Shanae, like, Wanda looked a hot mess, you hear me? And she played her motherfucking part, just to be clear. All right, so with that being said, yeah, I actually was in process of joining Scientology on my road to spirituality and growth and expansion and stuff like that. Shortly after I stopped going to the church on a regular basis, as far as the Christian church, I was just delving into a lot of different things. I went to India, which I did a video about that. Did a month in India. I also, delved into, like, spirituality and different components of that, alternative new age stuff, And a part of that, I came across Scientology. And how I came across it, it's just mostly curiosity. I'm one of the people, like, I can hear about something for too many times and then I would want to see about it. So I was up in that piece, and you gotta, to me, it's like a curriculum. Like, it's like a school of knowledge. Like, you know how you go and there's a pulpit and stuff like that. When I went there, it wasn't that. It was like you come and you learn at your own pace, whether through a module or in front of somebody or you reading their material. It was like a university almost, in my opinion, opposed to the church. Now, true enough, they did have celebrations when they did come together. But what I didn't like was, to be honest, my ex scared me. He was a high-strung Christian, or he wanted me to be in the church like every day. And he was not of American ethnicity. But it pissed me off now that I think about it, because I know he was capped. But he had said some stuff that scared me, like what he was talking about. And I believed him. And I ended up burning the book, that one of the books that I had bought, and I didn't finish reading. And the book was like thick. At least 6 inches, well, not 2 inches thick. And I didn't even finish reading it. And I was really enjoying it. To be honest, it was very educational, and it wasn't too far-fetched. The beginning part of what I was reading, a lot of it was just a lot of stuff that people already been talking about. It wasn't that's on a different journey in their life. It wasn't nothing crazy at that point, but I was new to it. And I had bought another book that I ended up leaving there because under my process of my module, my study, whatever, I didn't end up going back. And my name was in it, everything. Hopefully they didn't delete it, do it away by now. I'm not sure, because it's been sitting up there for the longest. But I left after that incident where I threw the book in the fireplace, because basically my ex was like telling me they had seen something on the side of their eye and stuff like that, just to be mild about it. And I was like, what? And they was like acting like they was so scared and terrified. And I feel like they did it on purpose now. But anyway, I ended up burning the book. And I was like, oh, heck no. I ain't trying to do all that. But going back to that, another thing I did not like was, because I knew where it was about to go. And it was about to go quickly, that it's a lot of focus on your brain and how you're thinking and stuff like that. And you even have these one-on-one sessions with people. And I wasn't too comfortable with that, because I'm not even a people person, first of all. And then you are trying to focus on how I'm thinking. I got to talk to you and stuff like that. I wasn't really focused on that. So that's why I really quit too. But the thing that pissed me off was, after I quit, it had to be like a year after. I hadn't talked to them, hadn't been back or whatever. I only went like maybe a week or less than a month for sure. Probably 2 weeks. But I didn't like and it was very laid back. Like, nobody checking for you. You're not really checking for nobody else. It's very laid back. And you, like I said, a lot of it's self-paced. So anyway, what pissed me off was, it hadn't been there in a while, and I was getting phone calls, and it was like, this is going on, you want to show up, this is going on, you want to come to this event is going on, and I'm at the point where I was already still tripping about what my ex had done, and I was still thinking that that's what it was. And it wasn't until months later that I was like, nah. So I was like, nah. In the back of my heart, I was like, why y'all calling me? And that went on for like 2 or 3 years. And I think I blocked the number a couple of times. And I think they called me from different numbers. So yeah, that was kind of creepy. And so the fact that they really be into that stuff is kind of rings true to me, because of the fact that they kept calling me out of the blue and inviting me to come back. And the fact was, I wasn't trying to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? And the fact they had to block somebody. But it wasn't like they were being rude about it, because they're very nice people. They're very friendly people. It's just the whole principle. Like, I told you no, and I told you I'll let you know when I want to come back, and you still bothering me, bro. You still calling me. But I ain't none of that. Like, I don't care about none of that. I'll knock all them mother freakers out if it came to it. Like, that's just how I roll. It wasn't like I'm scared, you know. But like I said, on part I was scared was the fact that I would be interacting with more on people asking me questions about this, about that, and wanted to delve into my, my brain cells. That's what I didn't want to do. But at the end of the day, I really do want to change the way I think and process things. So it's kind of like a reprogramming situation that I feel like was going on. I wasn't ready to trust them with me, if that makes sense. But as far as the people, like, I never felt threatened. I never felt like I needed to bop somebody. It was real, like, people kept to themselves at the initial part. And even everything was confidential, privacy. Like, I never knew what path somebody else was on, what somebody else was listening to, what somebody else was doing. Like, I never knew that. You know, I came and I did my thing and I left. But I was just getting nervous because the unknown is scary. So that's one reason why I left. But the stuff that you hear and the fact that a lot of stuff is, it's kind of like a secret society. Like, the stuff you're going to hear about, the stuff that you're going to learn about is partially, in my opinion, like a secret society, but not like a bad one. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're like bad. But to be honest, a lot of people talk about, okay, how they want you to cut off your family. You want you to cut off this, they want to cut off that. To be honest, I'll cut the family friends off anyway if they are not right for me. So I don't have no problem doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so I hear that as a bad rap. But a lot of stuff that they were talking about, it was stuff I was either already doing or already thinking. But I said I was only like in there for a week. So I don't know how deep in the rabbit hole it would have went. But yeah. So, but it was definitely different. I would say that it was definitely different. And I could tell that it was on a serious tone and a serious level. Like, it's fact of everybody that's into Scientology will be learning the same curriculum, learning the same thing, hearing the same sermons, hearing the same speeches. Like, it was that serious. So with that being said, it could kind of give me, like, it could be some truth to it because I didn't go high up in the level. But I do know, like I said, there are several celebrities that have said they went high up. And with that being high up, it's like they really be hush about it. So yeah. Conspiracy theories, you could choose to believe what you want to believe, do your own research. I just feel like saying my own little spiel about it. But it do feel like they would be connected. Like, if they want to find you, I feel like they could. Like, I feel like, because at one point, like I said, you're going to be telling them so much about yourself, I feel. You know? And nobody had time for that, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But maybe not. That was just my interpretation of what was about to happen. But maybe not. And it wasn't like it was the whole congregation was gonna know. It wasn't like that. It was, like I said, it was like one-on-one sessions, but they had to be talking to some other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was gonna get somewhere. It was gonna go somewhere. It wasn't just gonna go in the thin air, because what they was doing was they were trying to help you become a better version of the way that they wanted you to go and the way they wanted you to think. If that makes sense. But was I scared by it? No. And like I said, I might still go back because I feel like I do need to change some things, but it's not no time soon. And I haven't been back in a couple years. I think when I went there, it had to be 2016, 17, or something like that. I don't even remember. But yeah, that was just my spiel on it. And was it a scary experience? No, it was just different. I said it was just different. That's all I got to say. I'm so glad that he is announced that he's recovering and he's doing well. His daughter, Corinne, announced, and more power to him and them. And if they are really trying to come for him or his girl, they need to let that ish go because that's lame. But yeah, I said what I had to say. Basically. But I will say this. Do I feel threatened? Not really, because like I said, I didn't get that far up in the situation. But had I did, I could see how it would be some stuff that people wanted to keep private, confidential, and not out there, you know. But I feel like if people want to leave, that's just their choice. I mean, people are humans. They have a free will. You can't tell somebody how to live their life. They want to live their life with their family and friends and how they want to live it. That's just how they're going to live it. But I feel like I've heard, as far as them, they have certain way that they want people to act to be better citizens of society. And that's just what it is. At least so, but they're rich. Heard. But they're yeah, he's really, really, the ex-husband of the girl is really close to one of the main founders, I heard, of the main people. Well, as always, thank you for stopping by at his house for your alleged tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again. But subscribe and join the fam band. We'd love to have you. And if you liked anything that was said on today, or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree, and comment down below.